welcome to my YouTube channel. Masa Selka is my name. If you're new here, we do all things lifestyle, fashion, and beauty. And if you're returning to be hi there. Yes, I miss you guys so much. And today I just wanted to come here and celebrate with you guys. It's my channel's first anniversary, which means as a host, editor, producer, videographer, channel creator. Yo, hi guys, so many titles. Okay, I've been the one in charge of doing all of that, and I just wanted to make a quick video to start off by appreciating y'all and your subscriptions and the comments, the likes, and I may have or may have not mentioned it, but now we are officially monetized, so feel free to watch those videos. Like, you know, our life depends on it, because it really does. Our life does depend on it. As you know, our channel's most watched videos are trial and hauls, so we are trying to make this channel cover that, you know, so that we can have those frequently. So we really need that to have going on. But over and above that, oh wait, so there's no birthday without a cake, and we've received a sponsorship for mommy. I've eaten a bit of it, so I'll just share a part that wasn't eaten, because at one point I was like, oh my god, it looks so delicious, so I went hard on it. But I'll try to show you all the video, because I made a video before I ate it. It's caramel chocolate from my yen bean. So good. I just wanted to make a quick video on how my journey has been with this whole having a channel thing. So you're probably wondering, how did we get here, right? So first and foremost, I lost my mom in 2021, end of 2021, December. I lost my mom. So 2022 was kind of a very long year, 2023 too. But what happened was, in 2022 I was too much in my feels. I really couldn't figure out what I could do that could be like be therapeutic for me, to, like, you know, I mean, every time we say something is being therapeutic, we simply mean a good distraction, you know. I mean, after all, it's not like you're gonna forget. It just simply means you are trying to, you know, not get stuck in that place that feels dark, that feels lonely, that feels like you wanna give up on existing, because that's literally how it felt the entire 2022. And I tried a bit of traveling here, but I was just locally in the country. I wasn't going anywhere much. And you know, it wasn't helping much. I mean, I was invested in retail therapy, girl. I was shopping, okay. There's a couple of things that I just made about during that period of time, because, you know, there was the money, and there was just me not knowing what to do with the money, and also trying to deal with that void that I was experiencing, and still are. But I think now it's different, because I have chosen more distractions. Yeah. So 2023 around April, actually let me start here. In 2021 I came across a couple of videos where people were like, you could make a faceless YouTube where you're sharing other people's content, but I had not gotten the memo that I was supposed to actually edit it to some extent and add something that is mine to it, so that yes, it can be monetized. So I had a channel, and it was doing very well. I had like 25,000 subscribers. I did close it, delete it, hide it from y'all's eyes. I don't know how to explain it, because you can't search and find it, but it's there. So you all can see it. I can, because it's mine, and I'll just share how many people are there now. So by the time I decided to create my own content, the people who were there were people who strictly had liked something else. So what they were seeing was new, and it wasn't what they had subscribed to. So some of them kept pulling out like that. So it was kind of discouraging, because when you try to do something that is like originally yours, the last thing you want is to see people going out. What you'd like to see instead is new people coming in. So there were more numbers going out than coming in. So I just figured, you know what, let me just make a new channel where I can actually gauge its progress. Okay. Because I'm a Capricorn. We like seeing that something is actually growing. We like working. So to us it makes, we are results oriented. Okay, it makes sense when I'm doing something and I can see whether it's given back or not. And so I did that in 2023, right, in April. So I started when, I'm not sure, because I had opened the channel some time in March, but I started uploading videos in April. And then yeah, I just did that. At first I wasn't really sure how to go about it, and I think that's why I'm making this, so that anybody who is interested in like starting a new channel, and you're probably not sure if it's something you want to do, or you're like, but how do I go about it, I can just say the little that I know. It's not like my I'm at 100,000 subscribers yet. Yeah, but like for now, I could just share how I have at least managed to get the ones that I did. And I think the first thing is just to be yourself. Like that's it. Okay. And then secondly, it's so weird. I didn't make like. Sorry, I need to close this. I didn't make like notes or anything, because I'm somewhat tight for time. So I just wanted to, share this and that, and if you all have questions, or I can make a part 2 if I remember something that I did not include in this video. So yeah, first and foremost, just be yourself. There's a million whoever's, and there's only one you. So be you, and whoever subscribes, because either they resonate with your content or with you. Some people just they can just subscribe because you're cute. They're like, oh, you're so cute, and then they can just subscribe, and it's okay. And so you just need to be yourself, and also you need to be patient. I think those are like the things that every time when people start talking about a YouTube journey, we're kind of addressing things to do with YouTube, but it's mostly a personal journey, because what happens on the outside is just something you don't necessarily have control over. You mostly have control over the inside, which is you, which is the kind of content, and try to do something that you're okay with doing a million times. My first viral video it just came about so randomly. My boyfriend had bought me some clothes, and while I was online, I just came across somebody sharing. I just came across a lot of try-on hauls, and they were doing so good. I'm like, this dude bought me clothes, I might as well just take those clothes and make a try-on haul, and share how they look. Because one thing about me, I love trying on clothes. Okay, it's something that I like. So I did that, and those are my very well performing videos. Like, they perform way better than others. So I've even sent it that at least now and then I add that kind of video when I do have new merch, and I am gonna be adding up so many things. I'll tell you guys how I've really got to grow, and the other things that really being on YouTube has contributed to my life. So that happened, and it was just a matter of something that I like and I'm comfortable doing. And there's been people suggesting bikini hauls and stuff, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with a bikini haul, but there's an extent to which I can show my body, right? And that is why in my last haul I only showed one bikini. I didn't wear different ones, because that is not how far I can go with the whole try on haul thing. I have a limit to the whole thing. it doesn't mean like at some point I wouldn't like be like, okay, cool. That's what I had said. If maybe it wasn't like stuff I had bought for myself, for me to wear. If you're like, hey, we're paying you, kindly advertise our match, then cool, it's for that. But if I'm just like showing stuff that, I mean, I don't, I make sense to myself, so sorry if I don't make sense to you. Because I know is the most requested town hall. So the reason why I'm not on TikTok is because I don't want to be made to do things I don't want to do for the sake of views and likes. I want to be true to myself. I want to be me. So me wouldn't want to get naked in front of y'all like that. Okay? Like, I can't, So there's that part. And then there is, I need to know that your channel isn't going to grow overnight. But there are people whose channels are actually going to grow overnight. And I had mentioned in some other video of mine, which for some reason didn't do well. But I was simply saying that people who come into YouTube, but they have a following elsewhere. Therefore, when they come into YouTube, they pull that following over here. So some of us are like starting out on taking social media seriously, So in that way, you are fairly starting, and you are on underground or something. I don't even want to say you're on a ground level, because you're not. You are underground. Okay, you are yet to be discovered and yet to be known. So your progression may not be similar to those who have always been known somewhere else. There are some people who start YouTube channels because they used to upload something in TikTok and then people were like, why don't you make a YouTube video? So those people from TikTok came to YouTube to watch their videos. There are others who did the same thing from Instagram. So those people pulled through from Instagram. And then there's you and I, who are probably just like, well, there's something I do enjoy, and it's this and that. And personally, I think I'm just a bit more comfortable with YouTube because it allows me to do a lot of things at the same time. My thing with YouTube is it allows me to schedule content. Okay, I'm somebody who likes getting my hands into this and that and that and that, and I can't be involved in something. TikTok needs you to, like, if you're dealing with TikTok, it's like now you're worshiping TikTok, like, yo, hi, I want to have a life, and I just feel like when you're trying to grow on TikTok, you just invest a bit too much. And right now I don't have that time. At one point I was a bit there on it, but right now I don't have that time. So I need something that can actually run even when I'm not there. Like right now, I know I can make a couple of videos for YouTube, and then I can let YouTube, I can tell YouTube, you can play this one on this date, this one on that date, like that. And I'm not there, So when it pulls up on a random day, I'll just come back, and then I can just be like, comments, and engage with my subscribers, because I really do appreciate engaging with you guys. So don't forget to comment. So there's that. Okay, it's just be yourself, be authentic, don't try too much, because sometimes when you try too much, you end up inviting wrong people who are then gonna be calling you fake, because now they notice you are not actually who they thought you were. You don't want that. You don't want that. You just, from where I stand, I started this because I just wanted it to be something refreshing to me, and it's really refreshing to me. My sister was laughing at me the other day. She's like, it's so weird, you'd be talking to yourself in your room. And I'm like, talking to myself, ma'am. Ma'am, I got people watching my video. What do you mean talking to myself? I'm talking to them, okay? And I'm okay doing this. It was a bit weird, yes, when I started, because who am I talking to? And it's not even a good look when somebody finds you doing it, because you look crazy. Who are you talking to for real? But it's fun. I enjoy it, and I love it. And so many things have grown, and I think this is like the other part that I wanted to get to, but not now, because I just wanted to do this quickly. We're getting down with the first part, because I don't want to confuse myself. This thing of speaking without making notes is really trashy. No wonder girls be making notes for real. Be true to yourself. No, at first you're not gonna know. Be true to yourself. Know what you want. At first you're not gonna know which niche you're gonna be into, but just just do stuff. You know, people always be like, yeah, pick a niche. If you know, then cool. But if you don't know, just do whatever. I'll be out here doing forever. Girl, my channel has been existing for a year. I'm still doing whatever. Okay? On a random day, I just want to sit and chat with you. On a random day, I want to do a vlog. On a random day, I want to teach you how to do some beautifying skill. On a random day, I want to try on clothes. Because as a person, that is just, you know, the things I'm into. And I just want to share, and that is why I call my channel Masa Selka Diaries, because it's just me. It's stuff that I feel like doing at that particular time, and it's okay. If at some point you want to venture into something and be specific to it, then also it's fine. We can do that. But I think sometimes what makes life difficult is having too many rules, which don't necessarily apply to everyone, because some people don't really need to be bound like that. And I am some people. I don't need that kind of bondage. You can't. Don't try to tame me. Let me be. One random day, I'ma be out here telling you we're doing yoga today. Okay, man, that's my channel. Okay, YouTube doesn't even have an issue with me. But I comprehend that the reason why people be saying have an issue is because they want you to build a brand, and when you build a brand, you want your brand to be associated with something. That is why you build it like that. But I'm like, yeah. It's associated with self-development as a person. Obviously, self-development goes from inside to outside. So, hella. Over and above that, you're gonna start your channel. You're gonna... Don't try to get a lot of things when you're starting. Don't try to get a camera, get lighting, get this and that. If you have a cell phone, use it. I'm using my 8+. I've been using this the entire year, as long as my channel has existed. Every time you probably saw a shot that looks too good, I can assure you it was my phone. Unless I'm traveling, then yes, sometimes I use my boyfriend's phone. But like, the instances are very slim. So half the time, and even right now, I'm using my 8+. Okay, it's an iPhone. And I've been like, I want to update it, and I am updating it soon, but I'm not even updating it because anything is wrong with it. No, I'm updating it just because I've been using it for, I think it's 30 year now. Is that a 30 year or 4? I bought it 2021 August. Was it August? Was it 2021 even? No, I bought it 2020 August. Guys, I knew I didn't have commitment issues. Wow, yes, that's how long my phone and I have been together. Oh my goodness. See, I'm so distracted. Let's get back to business. So you just use what you have. Okay, if it's Android, it's cool, use it. As long as people are able to see you, hear you, and you know, you can properly articulate whatever you want to share. And for all as well, some videos don't even need anybody talking. Probably you're just making vlogs where you're doing stuff and you're not even engaging with people like that, and it's okay, you know. And you're just exercising or whatever you choose to do, just do it. And you'll buy something new with time. You'll invest with time. After all, you're gonna grow and love this. And when I tell you to be patient, my dear, that days you upload a video and it doesn't do as well as you wished, and it's okay. You just need to know that at the end of the day, you're doing this because it's nice to you. You know, like you feel good about doing it. You're not necessarily seeking validation. If you want validation, I think you can, you know. Do you really need it from social media though? I don't even know how to advise the need for validation. It sounds weird having to even somewhat consider it. So equipment, just use what you have. Right now I'm not using any lighting, but I do have I have a ring light which I rent, so it can't hold my phone anymore. But right now I'm putting my phone on my window bucklers. This is natural light. There's no other light pulling through right now. This is natural light, and I'm standing because I'm using a thingy that is a bit high for me to sit. Let me see how weird I'm gonna be when I try to sit. I don't like how it is when I try to sit. So this is how it is. This is me standing. Imagine I'm gonna be standing for as long as I'm making this video. I know. So just use what you have and don't try to be too invested in buying this and that and that and that. But if you can buy that and that and that, cool, go ahead. Okay, do what works. Personally, I once upon a time took very seriously a verse in the Bible that talks about the servants who were given the talents, and they were able to invest those talents, and because they were able to invest and grow the little that they had, they would be able to they were given more, right? So personally, I love seeing something grow because I feel it grows me as a person as well, and it makes me to realize that the issue isn't something external, it's me having to grow and know how to deal with it. There's nothing wrong with buying a better camera, a better phone to do your content. What I'm saying is I love to grow with stuff, okay? Like right now, when I buy my car, I want my car to make money somehow so that it can buy another car. I'm that person, okay? That is how I like to do things. I want stuff to I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I want stuff to like to grow with stuff, to invest in stuff so that it grows and it becomes something that can also, contribute to something else. Yes, if that makes sense. I don't think it makes sense, but something like that. So now that we're done with the equipment that you're gonna need, I wanna touch on the challenges I've had with YouTube in my YouTube journey. I'm not gonna lie and say anything of this is easy or anything, especially if you're putting through like me and you didn't have any following from anywhere that you're like, come over here, I have this going on now. Because like I'm saying, at one point, yes, you start because fine, you want to be busy and it feels therapeutic, but at some point you don't need that kind of therapy, so you just wish you could put out something that would be beneficial to someone. And now when it's not receiving those views, it's giving what you're doing is useless, or nobody needs it, and it can be discouraging because then you're like, that's weird, I kind of put my soul and heart into that and then it didn't do as well. And it's okay, all right? Just know that it's really important to be consistent and focus on being consistent, focus on being patient, focus on growing as a person through the process, because it's really the tough situations that really help us grow as people. They help us become better versions of ourselves. If I was to tell you, which is something I've been trying to come to for a while, I've learned so many skills of having my YouTube channel. It's a beauty channel, it's a lifestyle channel, it's a fashion channel. Like I said, the first clothes that I used, which has since contributed to me having more subscribers, those were just a gift. He had just bought some clothes and I just randomly came across some girl's video who was trying on clothes. I'm like, I've been having these clothes and I haven't worn any of them, and here's something similar that could really, that seems to be having that thing. And so I went for it, and now it's a thing I do, okay? And the better thing that came out of making those videos is that I started my online clothing boutique. It's Sissy Beauty. You can check us on Instagram. It's still fairly new, and I honestly would appreciate the following, guys. Really, I would, because Instagram just works like YouTube and any other social media. The more following you have, the more they kind of share your stuff to other people. So I'd really appreciate if you all could pull through for me like that. So I opened that so that while I'm pushing this, at least now it's not just clothes that I'm keeping, because it's not like I go out like that often. So I'm selling those clothes, which has been very helpful. and people were buying, and I feel like it has also contributed to me and how I deal with finances, because now I know that I have like a business to run and I need to figure out how to manage it well. Yes, we started with this much, now we have this much. How much are we buying new stock with this month? How much did we actually profit? Like, all that math. Then other thing, I learned how to do my own lashes. I learned how to do my own hair. Right now I'm learning how to do makeup, but it's funny because I don't like the only thing I ever go hard on is my lashes and my brows. I feel like personally, if those two are done and my lips are not itchy, I and my hair looks good. Personally, that to me is just enough, But I love a big face. Every single time I see with a big face, I'm like, man, that looks cute, So I love a big face, and I want to learn how to do that, mostly for my YouTube channel, because I love watching. I find makeup videos therapeutic, so I want to learn how to do it for purposes of me enjoying doing it and consuming it at a later time, and possibly becoming a makeup artist, because it looks like a really fun thing to do, and I love doing very random things that I think are fun. Yeah, so there's that. I do lashes. I even started a business of it, and right now it's currently on hold because I was learning how to do the single lashes, the lash extensions, your cat eyes, your hybrids, all of that. So I was learning how to do that, but I got interrupted because I took on something else. Yeah, I have that habit. I'm currently trying to make better my skills of how to vlog, because I realized there's a certain filming that I like, and I want to like integrate that into my videos so that they flow in that certain way. And as soon as I got it right, I think I'll keep sharing more vlogs. So that's really the route we're going from here. I think last but not least, because I'm trying to avoid making this a very long video, you can see as if you've been wondering if you really want to start a channel, just do it. It's free. Okay, I always tell people that for me, as long as something is free, I'll literally try it out, especially because of what am I losing? My time. I was probably going to be scrolling on Facebook, it's not like I was going to be doing anything necessary. So at least here, it forces me to watch other people's videos. It forces me to try to learn something. When you're involved in something that forces you to want to be the person that people could really want to learn something from, it makes me look at the skills I already possess and be like, but is there something that I know that somebody could actually learn from, and want to grow with it? Okay, so those are like the things that I would say. Personally, I'm enjoying the growth, I'm enjoying the journey, and the monetization has been worthwhile. I was really happy, and I'm looking forward to simply saying, guys, I will literally send those people's money, because right now I can only just see the digits in my in the YouTube studio. I haven't had the money, so I can't share anything on that, because but as soon as I have, I'll be like, yo, the $2 are here, I've touched them. But for now, I have not. I've just sent the digits on my thingy, and that is why I am highly encouraging y'all to watch the ads, okay? Yeah, I'd really appreciate that. So yeah, last thing that I wanted to mention was that thank you so much to my 2.something subscribers. How do I not know how many subscribers do I have? Wow, that's so many. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And can we continue being a family and continue being together? I know sometimes I post stuff that you guys don't like, and I really appreciate y'all for still watching, because at the end of the day, it's me, and your town halls are gonna come, and I really appreciate that. Thank you all so much. And until we meet again, remember to believe in yourself. The only thing to fear is fear itself. So everything that is free and it's just really available to you, just do it. You're not losing anything. And the last thing, and you'd love to know that somebody in Norway knows you. Alright? Bye, y'all.